We're all packed up and just about ready to leave now. Bruce and I are heading off on a half lap. We're going to be away for about 9 or 10 weeks, so we're really looking forward to that. It's a bit of a drizzly day here in Canberra as we leave, but the sun is trying to peek through, so perhaps that's a good omen that we're going to have some decent weather on the road. We're looking forward to sharing our adventure with you. So full disclosure, the first 2 weeks of our half lap in Sydney and Wollongong are primarily to catch up with our family and to finalise some work commitments before we hit the road for real. So hang in there with us for a few minutes until then. Finding a place to stay in Sydney in our van can be a bit tricky, so we pulled in a favour and managed to park our van in the driveway next to the house we used to live in. I guess in this case it really was a matter of who you know. But because of this, it was easy for us to see our family. We were able to catch up with our youngest son, who works at a cafe called Our Father in Baronier Bay in the Shire, as well as our third son, who also works in the Shire at a cafe called Mansfield Coffee in Caringbah. Another good thing about staying next to our old house in Sydney, it gave Bruce an opportunity to practice some of his drone work on a nearby playing field. He's getting quite good at it too. We also got to spend some time with Bruce's dad when he came over to see our van set up. He loved hearing the sound of the rain on the roof. And Bruce also did some handy work at Dad's place, putting in some simple bird feeders. So now Dad has some new friends to keep him entertained.
After spending a week in Sydney with family and friends, it was time to head down to Wollongong, down to the Surf Leisure Resort. We know the resort very well. We've attended conferences there over the years, and a few years ago we stayed there for Christmas as well in our caravan. The resort mostly has permanents, and there are cabins there, and a limited number of caravan sites, but enough to meet our needs. We found the caravan sites really generous in their spacing and easy to park our van. Normally we would go for off-grid caravanning, but on this occasion we were happy to stay and enjoy the facilities. There's not a great deal of space for caravans. That's our caravan that we're coming up to just now, but the facilities are great. Like we said, the sites are quite spacious, and that all makes for a really good time at the leisure resort. And just on the other side of those trees we have a beautiful beach, not a swimming beach, but you can fish, you can go for walks, or you can practice your drone, which I took advantage of myself. Well, we're down here at Wollongong, at the Wollongong Surf and Leisure Resort. A nice place. We've stayed here a few times before. It is a paid caravan park, so we're going to enjoy the luxuries of a paid caravan park for about a week while we visit our new grandson, Liam James Harmer. Looking forward to spending time with Liam, Callum and Jenna over the next few days. That's our caravan. We're only here for a few days, so we haven't set up completely. Over the road we have some permanents, just terrific. And then lots of caravan spots for people to come down and enjoy this place. Just look at the spectacular sky and grounds here. And behind those mangroves, right there, you've got the lovely beach. I'm not sure if you can hear that a little bit. So come on down and enjoy Wollongong Surf and Leisure Resort. Just a few more days here at Wollongong, and then we'll be heading north. But before we head north, just wanted to share with you a few more stills of this beautiful place. It's a majestic beach, a wonderful place to visit. We really enjoyed our time here. However, we are looking forward to heading north very, very soon indeed. And we look forward to sharing it with you.
As much as we enjoyed staying at the Surf Leisure Resort, it didn't compare to how much we loved spending time with our new grandson. Liam James is absolutely adorable, and he's such a good baby. and I can't believe he will be 3 months old when we see him again. But we're so glad that we had these few days together before heading off on our big trek.
Having spent some time with Liam, Jenna and Callum, it was time for us to move on and begin our trek north. Before we did that, we went to BCF and bought a couple of Nike hammocks, which we'll put to good use along the way. We also bought a couple of new lures for some river fishing as we head north. Once we leave Wollongong, our plan was to head to Scone and then to Gunnedah, but both of those places have been receiving a lot of rain in recent weeks, and indeed both of them have been evacuated last week, with more rain expected this week. So Carolyn and I decided to head a little bit further west and to go to Mudgee and a place called Balata and try to find some dry weather along the way there.
We're heading north to Queensland, but we stopped in Mudgee for the night in the Big 4 caravan park. There's a few other vans stopping over for the evening. This is quite a nice little caravan park. It's well appointed, nice and flat, shade, sun if you're on solar. They've got some cabins. Interesting, they've also got space here for caravan storage by the looks of it, which could be handy. Nice playground, amenities block. It's actually a really nice, neat little park, and it's certainly going to do us for the night. And Mudgee is well appointed, and it's got everything that you need as well. If you need extra supplies to keep you on the road, you can find it here in Mudgee. Well, we left Mudgee without having had breakfast, but sometimes there's an ulterior motive in not having breakfast. It means we can be on the lookout for a good bakery, and we found one driving through Coonabarabran. We were able to stop for brunch, had a delicious Thai green curry pie and a chocolate eclair, and some really good coffee, Fish River Roasters coffee, which was really excellent. So that was a nice stop. Walking around the town, we discovered some really beautiful murals on the walls of different buildings there. There was one at the bakery, and this other really beautiful one outside a shop called the Lighthouse, Coonabarabran. Nice giftware shop, and some beautiful native flowers painted on the wall there. Couldn't resist having my photo up against that one.
After our curry pie and chocolate eclair, we decided to head north. As we were leaving town, I managed to damage our step on the caravan, so we had to turn around and pick up a piece or two from the road and then pull into a side street, and I managed to take the step completely off. And it does look a little bit dramatic, but we were able to take it off and put the pieces back together with a little bit of perseverance, and we moved on from there.
Well, what an ideal spot this is. We've just pulled up at Balata, in between Narrabri and Moree in New South Wales, and we're stopping at this donation camp at the Balata Golf Course. Loads of room at the moment, Sunday evening, and just another caravan that pulled up just before us, but nice and flat, don't need any ramps or anything like that. Beautiful sunset happening there in the back. We arrived a little bit late because we had a little bit of a mishap at Coonabarabran, and Bruce had to do a few repairs on our front step into the caravan, which now is working better than ever, which is really good. But this is just beautiful. The cows are mooing in the background. Looks like we've got a few semi-permanents over there. But a really great, quiet, peaceful spot to stop in for the night. We're just here for the one night at the Balata, I think that's how you say it, Balata Golf Course, and it's just glorious.
Once we arrived at the Balata Golf Course, we put up the drone to catch a little bit of footage and then popped over to the clubhouse, and we saw the showers and toilets, which are terrific. They're open 24 hours a day, and I popped into the clubhouse to make our donation. It is a donation camp, so if you're passing through, enjoy the facilities and make a donation along the way.
It's been great making our way through New South Wales, and this stop at Balata has been an ideal way to finish this leg of our half lap. As we edge closer to the border, the Queenslander in us is coming out, and we're looking forward to getting back into the Sunshine State. If you've enjoyed our journey so far, please like and subscribe so you can continue following as we go. Cheers.